All right. So, know a lot of you guys are probably wondering why I took down the video. And basically, me and Mr. H have been exchanging some messages on Twitter, which I don't think is going too well in terms of the system because his messages seem to be coming in really late. Like, I got a lot of messages from him that I can tell just by the way he's talking that he sent them a long time ago. But in my email box, it's telling me that I'm getting them. Like, I got one from him like 10 minutes ago, which I know he didn't send that 10 minutes ago. He sent that a while ago. So I don't know what's going on. Now, as far as why I took the video down, I'm trying to do the right thing. Well, I don't think I did anything wrong personally because, while many people may not agree with me putting up my opinion on what he had to say on Twitter, I also think that it's important whether you do this as a hobby or whether you do this as something you're trying to do as a career, no matter what level it's on, whether it's YouTube or whether it's mainstream media. I think it's important everybody holds each other to account. That's how we all get as accurate information as possible. So, but if I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, because he did reach out to me regardless, and while some of the earlier comments that he made in this message, I'm not going to say what they are, I think were before I responded to him. Some of the what I believe to be later messages sounds like he wants to try and talk about the situation. And I think until there's a conclusion as to how those talks play out, I'll take the video down. With that said, I haven't received an email from him yet. I did send him an email exactly at about an hour ago, about 12:57 p.m. I sent it to him. But all the responses I've gotten from him have been from Twitter private messages that go as far back as 11:45 this morning, and then the most recent one came in at 1:57. But like I said, based on the messages and how he's writing it, they don't seem to be coming in time. It's just completely out of sync. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that I'm assuming he's overseas and I'm here in the U.S., but I'm trying not to, those late messages that are coming in, I'm trying not to judge based on those because those messages I believe were sent before I responded and before he said what he said about, wanting to talk or whatever. I'm not going to get into any more details of some of our exchanges until things play out. But what I will say is this. I took down the video to give an opportunity to hash this out. I did not take it down because I thought I was wrong. It's not. The only thing I was wrong about, in my opinion, was the fact that I mentioned that he blocked me when he didn't. And that's just me not using Twitter that much. You guys know I'm not using Twitter. I use it basically to upload. When I upload my content, I drop a link. Every now and then I'll comment and talk to one of you guys, or, I'll make a tweet or like a tweet. But outside of that, I'm not really on Twitter all that much. This is probably the second time I've been on Twitter this much in, probably the last 4 months. Prior to that, you guys know I'm not really that active on Twitter. So we'll see what happens. Again, I don't want anyone to think I took down this video because I thought I'm wrong and I'm having second thoughts. No, I'm just trying to make peace if there's an opportunity for that. I'm not sure yet because I haven't heard from him. I haven't heard his response to my email and what he has to say, and we'll go from there. Until then, I'm just working on my normal videos. I got a lot of videos that I recorded last night that I need to put up, and of course, as you guys know, it's Wednesday. Tonight's a live stream. I did inform him, and I'll inform you guys. I know some of you guys are going to ask questions about that tonight. I'm not going to ignore them. I will address them, but I will do it in such a way where if it's an appropriate question and I can give an appropriate answer, then I'll do that. Right now, I'm trying to let this play out, see what happens. A lot can happen between now and tonight, so we'll see. But as I said, in terms of the messages me and him are exchanging, I'm not going to get into that at the moment. Basically, he was talking about maybe talking on Skype or whatever. He kind of mentioned it he mentioned talking about, it's hard. It's hard to tell because these messages are coming in out of order and out of time sync. So it's really hard to know where he's at right now. He might have saw me take down the video and just figured out, well, the video's down. I got nothing to worry about. Time to move on. So we'll see. We'll see if that's how he wants to play this. But I don't know right now. I got to give the guy benefit of the doubt because I haven't gotten an email response, and all his messages to me on Twitter are completely out of sync, out of order. The time syncs don't match with what he's saying based on how he's saying it because of the mini Twitter storm that happened this morning, whatever. So we'll see it play out. But like I said, definitely did not remove it because I thought I was wrong. I'm just figuring if me and the guy are going to make peace, then it wouldn't be appropriate to keep the video up there. So I'm trying to take the first step at extending my olive branch, and I think he's extending one as well. I'm not sure. I'm not saying he's not, but I have to wait until he responds if and when he does, and go from there. So, but yeah, that's that. Just wanted to give you guys an update. I got a Rodan Godzilla video coming up later, as well as another gaming video, and I think 2 more videos. Oh, damn, that's 6 videos today. I don't really like putting up more than 4 in a day, but I do want to put these up, and actually, I'm pretty late in doing it. I wanted to do it a lot earlier than this, so. But that's it, guys. You know, just again, I don't think I was wrong. I don't think I was wrong to put up that video. I know people don't like that. It's drama, this and that, and that's fine. You're entitled to that opinion. But you know, if somebody's wrong about something, I think it's important. Everybody, you guys have done it to me, right? You guys have held me to account plenty of times, and you know, I've I've taken it not too well at times, but for the most part, I try to. I'm not always right. You guys know that. I don't have time to dive into certain aspects or certain details about certain events as much as other people, because up until recently, you guys know I work full time and all that kind of stuff. So I do the best I can with what I get. And you guys know that I don't go out there looking for sources in terms of other people who have like maybe some information that they might want to share, but they don't want to be name drop on that. I don't do that really because, you know, I would hope that if I ever get a source that it's somebody whose name I can mention. But I understand that's not how it is anymore. That's how it used to be back in the day in media. You know, people, if they reference something or they had a source, they usually had the name for the source. But that doesn't happen anymore. Everything's an anonymous source now, from the top of news media all the way down to obviously YouTube content creators. So, and I understand that. I understand you don't want to put anybody's job in jeopardy. But with that said, you know, that's just not how I would want to do it. I just rather, if I have a source, I'd rather be able to name it because at least it puts somebody's name on it. That way, if it's wrong, they don't necessarily, I mean, people, yeah, they can get on me for using his source, but at least they can go directly to the source and say, hey, you were wrong. But when you put it anonymous, then their mistake falls all on you when you put your trust into them. So that's why I just prefer not doing that. You know, so that's that, man. We'll see how things play out, you know. And the video's down. Whether or not it'll ever be back up, I don't want to say it won't, you know. Depends how things play out. I don't believe I'm in the wrong for that. So I'm just doing it to try and make some peace, and let's see what happens. So anyway, guys, that's it. I'll see you guys later tonight for the stream if you want to stop by, 9 p.m. Otherwise, there's a lot of other videos coming up throughout the day. Take it easy.